everyone, and welcome back to High Button Sports here as we get set for our final game of the day here. The U18AA finals here. In between the Central Attack taking on the Pownal Red Devils. Devils, the only team to qualify in this tournament, this home team. Devils kind of known for being a bit of a scary team around the Maritimes typically, with some big wins at Moncton tournaments and Bedford tournaments and Halifax tournaments over the years, and looking to get a win here on their home soil here. That one shot over the right side of the net. That one caught in tight and in behind. Over to the left side, ricocheting that off the boards into behind, and they're going to try to get that one down. Gets picked off in the zone there. Red Devils try to work that out down the left side, picked up by the Attack. Attack surveying, playing that down the right, holding on to that. Down low and a big hardy hack there as they try to send that one around the other way. Trying to work the man in front. That one kicked in, and it's going to be a goal as the Attack get right on it. That puck loose in front. Kind of thought he got a skate on it, but it could have been off the stick. Either way, they say it's they didn't try to at least kick it in, so that goal will count, and that'll be 1-0 here early. In every single final today, we've seen an early goal within the first 2 minutes. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like it. 4 games in a row, the scoring has been broken within the first 2 minutes. That one back, and the Attack looking to add on to it now. That one gets worked in off the right side now, held on to. Red Devils work that in. That's gonna bounce off the boards there and be sent on down the middle. Red Devils try to work that one in front. It gets sent over to the left side, falls outside the zone, and they're gonna work that one in. Now picked up out of the zone. Attack down the right side, flip that puck forward. Caught up to off the end boards. Gonna play that one back into the half wall. Centered that one out to the left side. Looking for the shot. That one misses and goes high into the mesh here. And I will say, if there's any sort of odd focusing that goes out of focus, is because we've got this mesh right in front of the camera here. So that's why I'm going for the tight play here down low to try to make that not happen, and the zooming in and out and stuff. So if it does focus up, I'll try to fix it on the spot, but if not, I hope my commentary will suffice for just a few seconds until I can fix it. Trying our best here. We've been 4 games. This is our 4th game of the day here, so I mean, I should be a pro at doing it by now, but you know how those things go, and that one goes high into the light right here in front of us and drops back on the top of the net. This will be a draw in the offensive zone here for the Attack. Attack up 1-0 here. That one around the left side, try to pick up on it into the skates. Red Devils now try to work that out, stick handling it out of the zone. Up the left side, chasing that puck in deep, backhanded around. That one falls outside as the Devils try to work that over to the right side. Sent in. That one off the pads lightly. Attack try to work that across. As they work that one deep in the zone. That's going to fall in behind the net. And sent on down, and that should go for an icing down here with 9:29 to go in the first period here. Down in the zone there. Trying to advance that puck forward off the face-off. Wrapped around. Oh, and a big stand-up hit there on the Central Attack player. Red Devils got him clean. And he's a little slow to get up and get back into the play. Attack try to work that in behind the net. That one gets worked out front. Big slap shot front. Broken stick. That one comes back. Held on to now. Trying to shoot that down the right side. Off the end boards. Worked in around. Down low in the zone. Up the left side. Trying to advance it. Fans on that puck. In behind now. Up the left side, that backhanded away and back in the zone. sent on up as Red Devils try to work that puck out of the zone, chopping away at it. Hard into the boards there, and that'll be the first power play of the game as both the refs' arms go up. And to the box there as we kind of got a good look at that one down in the zone. Hard to the boards. It'll be a central attack power play here now. Cap just pushed that forward off the left side. He'll get pinched in along there, and attack now have it behind the net. Over to the left wing. Back to the line, kept in. Nice return pass down the side. That one gets caught up in the middle. Trying to advance that puck forward. Good chance here in front. Gonna take a deke with it, and that one's gonna get steered aside. Red Devils now try to work it out off the right, and will they keep it in? They just keep it in, still battling for it. Good job. Has a man in front, gonna pass that across, and just misses on the cross crease. Down with it into the back left corner now, holding it. Trying to work that in behind, held on to. Stick handled with that. Now in behind their own net. Into the chest protector there and back to the line. Advancing that puck forward now. Pushing it ahead with a minute left on the power play here. Attack worked that across. Wrapping around the boards there, trying to send that to the middle. They'll get it on the stick. Cutting in with it onside, holding on, but then turning it back the other way. Now we get hard clear out there by the Red Devils, and that'll bounce off the end wall there. Off the glass, trying to work that puck forward down the right side. Holding on to it, still with it. They got it in behind, trying to center it in front. That one misses two sticks and will fall outside the zone with a nice hard play there by the right winger there to the Red Devils to just push that puck and that player off the puck so enough time for it to get out of the zone. Now in behind the net, up the left side, slapped on down. Misses the stick and gets around the other way. Still with it now, central attack with 9 seconds left on the power play. They've had some good offensive zone pressure on the power play, but haven't been able to really snap one from the front. And we got some really lively boards here. We've seen a couple goals scored here today where that puck just bounces off the boards and someone's there for the rebound. So we'll see if that continues through this game, which I assume it will. That one now put up towards the middle and down the right side, held on to. Trying to advance that puck, but instead the Red Devils will hold it and send that in, leaving that puck to be played, however. Up the left side, back to the Red Devils, and that'll miss the stick, and it'll be chased after there and knocked off the puck in a hurry and into the left side. Back to the line, shot in, that one stopped off the shin pad and then tried to ricochet that off the half wall, but it'll be the attack who pick up on that once again. Attack tried to work it in, stand up hit there, worked over to the other side and then put to run into a brick wall there in front. He holds up. Down in the zone now with the hard attack. He's pushing the man off the puck in the corner, gets worked up the wall. That one tipped high and it'll be into the mesh. We'll have a whistle on the play here with 5:23 to go in the first period. Down in the zone now, trying to circle back in behind, holding on to it. Over to the left side and worked in through the middle. Held on to and stepped in and down the other way and in behind the net now, and a little bit of a collision there. Central doing a great job of keeping this in the offensive zone. Even when the power play is ended, they're just playing on an offensively sound game where they're cycling that puck around and prioritizing just keeping it in the offensive zone rather than getting grade A chances. That one hard cross ice pass there to the right side and then just chipped down. Circling back and now up the middle over to the right side. into neutral zone and sent right back in. So like I said, the attack living up to their name here, just attacking that puck, keeping it in the offensive zone by any means necessary. That puck gets worked down, goalie's gonna play it. In behind the net there, he'll leave that puck, drop it back, now worked out in front, that one misses the stick. Cutting over and crossovers in the left of the zone, trying to work that in deep. Red Devils now just trying to center that puck and get it in there any means necessary, as they haven't had too much offensive time here in the first period. 4 minutes to go here in the first as the attack work it out. Over to the right side, stop up play and hand it off. That one skated over. Attack now on it once again. Try to just advance that puck forward. Stopped up and now in through the right side. Deep in the zone, he'll take a bump, leave that puck. And it should get up and retrieve that puck and then wrapped around the boards once again. Knocked into the side there with a light little check. And then that one gets back. Into the right side and in deep. That one looking to come out back to the middle. As the attack now across the center circle in through the offensive end. That one steered aside over to the right. Going hard for a check there. Gonna leave that. Now attack of a shot. That one blocked in front. Second one, that one steered aside. Worked into the skates there. Trying to push that puck forward. Big slap shot down the ice, and that'll go all the way length, and that'll be an icing as we'll come back with 2:54 left to go in the first period. Still 1-0 Central after that early goal, a minute into this one. Back to the D there, D to D pass around. They're gonna circle back, try to cut that puck through the middle. Up the left side, shot in, that one misses off the end boards. Held on to now on the right side. Now good old move there in front and staying strong with that one. Goaltender as the gets across and just stays tall as they're trying to backhand that on the rush out of the corner. Hold on to it now and ready for the face-off. That one back, but the Central attack pick up on that and cut it down the middle. It could be a breakaway coming down, looking for a goal, and they put it over the right shoulder, back of the net, and they make it 2-0 here with 2:27 to go in the first period, and a nice little move after cutting to the middle and creating space for himself. And with 2:27 to go in the first, 2-goal lead. That one back, chased after by the Red Devils, who send that in past the right side. Goalie touches that one and leaves it. Worked around to the other corner, and it's a bit of a pile up over there. Now in behind, trying to center that one. Wrapped around the left side, and that'll just stay in the zone. Worked on deep. And there's a collision there, and that puck gets by. Picked up on now, exiting the zone. Puts that one off the half wall, and that'll go down for an icing here. With a lot of whistles here in the first period with under 2 minutes to go now. .152 left in the first. That one back, worked over, and a blind pass to the middle gets turned over to the Red Devils. Red Devils now trying to work that down the right side. They elect to take the man, push it in behind, around the left side, try to play that in deep now. Off the end wall, just trying to clear it out. Into the middle, looking for the shot, that one misses wide. And it gets worked down now by the Central attack, who pushed that into the zone. Try to backhand that on, it gets worked out in front and covered up by the goalie in a hurry. Not taking any chances off those bouncy boards I was telling you about. favorite puck drop. That one went over to the right side. On and off the stick there as they ricochet it off the boards. Back to the line, shot in. That one kicked aside. Back down the right side. Held on to. Stop-up play there. Cut towards the middle now. Trying to leave that puck, but it'll get knocked off it at the last second here. And we got just under a minute to play here, and it'll be a power play coming for the Central attack. As that gets worked in, it'll be touched up. And referee giving the call there as they were exiting the zone. There's 53 seconds left here in the first. It'll be a 2-minute power play. So I'm sure they'd like to get one here and make it 3-0 heading into that second period. That one hits the skate. Trying to get it on the left side. That one's shot in. It misses wide. Gets all the way back to the opposite D. Walking in with it now. In tight on the half wall. In behind. Onto the stick. Now worked out in front. That puck's loose. Red Devils get it and they shoot that down. It'll reach all the way to the other end and circle back on. Grabbed and worked over to the left side. Gonna advance that puck up with 21 seconds left to go here in the period. 1:25 left to go in the power play. 15 seconds left to go now in the period here. So they're gonna have to work quick to get it up the right side. Held on to, trying to advance that puck in. Backhanded, that one catches the stick. Over and onto the stick now. That one's sent in. It misses on the left side, and that'll be whistled down. So we're at the end of one. It's 2-0 here. We'll be back in about 2 minutes for the second period, and we'll have our flood after the second and third. But right now, it'll just be a few minutes, and we'll be right back with you. All right, and we're back here with the second period as the Central attack looking to add to this lead here in the second frame. And the Red Devils looking to get one here and get one step closer to tying this game up. It all starts with one. Worked across, shot in. That one with a nice tight save on the goaltender. Attack now working out down the left side. Advancing that puck in. Just over the line. It gets knocked off the stick there, and they kind of get tangled up, and it'll hit the shaft of the stick. Worked in behind. Now getting some rough stuff in behind the net. Trying to center that out in front, and the Red Devils get it out. Worked around the left side. Pushing it out of the zone, and the attack trying to center that one. It gets knocked off. Red Devils allow that puck to leave the zone. 12 seconds left on their penalty kill here. Worked in down low off the end wall. Fighting for it hard there as it gets worked in off the half wall once again, and playing the perimeter here on the offense. They'll look to get knocked off the puck, but he'll play that back instead. Sent in. That one steered aside. Deep on it in the zone, looking to ricochet that off the end boards. Picked up now Pownal. Trying to turn on the Jets here, so we're back to even strength. That one flicked into his own bench, and it'll be whistled down. As Red Devils can't quite get their feet under them right now, as they are trying to kind of turn that up through the offensive zone, but the Central attack just keeping them at bay, and doing a good job of not letting any grade A chances get through on their goaltender. That one's sent in off the right and deep in behind the net. Try to work that out. That one onto the stick. Falls back, and we'll have a whistle as the offside just by a hair. Looking for that to come back in the zone, and it'll be back to the Red Devils, who work that up the left side. Bounce that off the boards, and the central attack gonna have to sit on it, and getting pressure from behind. That one gets worked in through the middle. Looking for a shot, gonna hold on to that with a toe, works it over the other side, just misses the puck. And then getting lots of pressure on the back, and a bit of a running hit there. Takes the man out of play, and the attack playing with that ferocity we saw in that first period. Back to the line and sent in. That'll catch his own guy in the pants. He gets worked back the other way. Red Devils try to turn it back, but attack on it, and the neutral zone battle coming out for the attack down the left side. Trying to center that in front, no one there. Back to the goaltender, gonna leave it for his D to work with. Leaving that puck handed off into the offensive end, shot in, that one off the blocker and in deep, held onto now, circling back behind the net. Hard in on the boards. 2-on-2 in the corner. Now that one pops out. Now it's open there in front, and they're going to try to backhand that away. But instead it'll be off the neutral zone boards and sent back in. As the attack just don't let that puck get into their own defensive end and just send it back in. If it's not an icing, they want it in the deep end. Pownal now sends it down, and speaking of icings, we got one there with 8:40 to go in the second. And we'll wait for the offensive zone draw here as they try to work that around the left side. That one comes out to the middle, and the Red Devils get it in stride. Cutting down, some room there on the left side, shot in. That one steered aside easily as it gets blocked at the last second, and they're going to leave that puck on the back of the net, and it'll be whistled down. And it'll be an offensive zone draw here for the Red Devils, so big chance to at least get some offensive zone pressure here. Halfway through the game. Cutting down on the right side, they cut the player off there, and they'll go back at him. It'll be 2-on-2 on the board still. Back to the middle, sent in. That one knocked down by the glove, and it'll be covered up. 8:07 to go, so 3 whistles in the past 30 seconds down here. That one forward. Around the boards. Red Devils catch up to first, work that back to the D, sent in. That one low, scores! So they took that one through. A tight angle, and just like that, Red Devils right back in this game. 2-1. Putting pucks on net does it for them there. Not trying to do anything fancy. Just putting that one on net and putting some players in front, some sticks, and it'll bounce on in. And right back in this one, brand new game, 2-1 now. That one back and try to flip up. That one gets touched in the sky. And he's getting yelled at as he goes into the corner there, trying to do some maybe intimidation tactics. That one gets worked out and just gets by, and it'll be a foot race through it on the right side. Worked back in. Gives the attack a chance to hold on here and work it up the middle. They send that one, and it gets a missed pass there, errand just by the stick. In behind now, trying to work that up the left side, and they'll kind of run into each other down there. And Pownal flips that up, and they're going to have to beat them to the outside there. They're all onside, however. Held on to stop-up play. Going to work in front, try to backhand that. It gets caught up to first. The attack now put that through the wickets and clear it down for what will be an ice with 7 minutes to play here in the second period. As we continue right along here. at the Cody Banks Arena. It's our pleasure being tuned in here, and if you haven't seen any of High Button stuff before, we appreciate you tuning in as we do all sorts of games around Nova Scotia and New Brunswick and PEI, and if you'd like to have your team be streamed by High Button Sports or your tournament be streamed, you can email us at thehighbutton@gmail.com, and I'm sure we can figure out something. That one worked over to the right side, trying to advance that puck forward, and it gets a miss on the stick there and along the half wall in through center ice. Cutting down with it on the left side, putting it through the legs, and they're going to try to shoot that one, and it gets knocked aside. Red Devils now skate that puck out, and that one passes, just gets by the defense there on the attack, but also the intended forward recipient. Worked around to the left and trying to work that in, trying to play that out in front. Puck's still loose now. It's still loose and covered up there. And that was a good chance there. Best chance they've had since they made this a one-goal game. That one back to the blue line. Attack, turn it over, and they're going to bring that out down the left side. Stopped up, actually, and working it forward on the stick, and then worked over to the right side. Red Devils looking for a clear. They get that one out and chop that. That'll be deep in the zone now. Tried to play that out, and it comes back to the stick, and now attack have a bit of a lane down the middle. Defense pinching in with two of his wingers. Centerman covering. Holding now, surveying. That one misses off the end of the stick as he took just a second too long with that puck, but they do eventually get it in front, and then the Red Devils pick up on it. Trying to play that forward. Holding on to it and working that over to the right side. Gonna do a little bank pass there back to the D. Worked in ahead, and now Red Devils bringing it in. Shot in. That one hits a shin pad into the left corner. He's got all sorts of pressure down low. Red Devils come out with it. That one gets caught up in the shin pads once again, and then a bit of a sandwich there on the hit. Worked in. Now onside. Gets caught up and almost steps on the puck, it looked like there. Deep with it now, try to center it in front. Puck's loose, gonna backhand that away. It hits the outside of the post and gets worked into the right corner. Sent down, and that'll go down for what is an icing. So just under 5 minutes to play here in the second period. 2-1 game. And the Red Devils have really found their pace here in the second period after the attack was all over them there initially. Puck one back. Off the boards, tipped out in front. Back around the right side. Picked up on. Skating out of the zone. In deep, going in hard for a hit. It gets worked back around. Now that one's free in front. Attack, get a swing at it, but not able to get that really on net, as now they're getting pressured on the blue line, and they send that in deep. Picked up now. Down with it on the deep in the zone. And looking for an outlet pass. That one bounces off the stick there and worked over to the left side. Down, and a nice touch pass there to the middle, over back to the left, and that one's sent on in. It'll be covered up by the Red Devils goaltender. 4:08 left to play here in the second. Puck dropped in there, won by the Red Devils, but attack push it forward instead. That might have been a 50-50 puck now that I think about it, as they advance that. Pownal gets kind of held up, looking for the call, nothing there. Hard into the boards there. They get possession of it and work it around. No one there to pick up on it, as all three players were off the right boards there, and the attack work it back. Held on to it now. That one catches a shin pad in through the right side, circling back on that puck. Trying to push that out, and Red Devils just poke it back into the neutral zone. Hard pass there on the left side, putting that forward, trying to knock him off the puck. In behind the net. Stop up play there. Stop up play once again. On the right side, back to the line. Looking for the shot. That one steered aside, and it's in behind, and it's in! The attack get a bouncer there, as I thought it went by on the left side, and it got caught up in the gear and finds the back of the net, and that's a tough goal to give up here with 3:07 left to go in the second for a team that's trying to come back. But it'll be back to a 2-goal deficit here. With 3:07 and a funny bounce here. We've seen a plethora of funny bounces so far today. Some off the end boards, some off the goalies, some off the players. But that's what you got to expect when you do these hockey games. 4 in a row, you're going to see a lot of wacky things. That one now around the right side. Caught up to, and they're fighting for it hard on the half wall there. It's 3-on-1 here as the Red Devils predictably get that one out. Cutting down the zone with it. Hits a shin pad, and they're going to hustle in. Hard hit there. And then another hard hit as they get tangled up. In on the left side. Sent on down. D pass there, trying to get it in through the neutral zone. Off the boards. Now low on the right side, and that puck's free in front there. Attack have a chance for a shot here. Puck's loose. They took a second too long. Sent it high. Puck's loose in front still. Looking for the second rebound shot. That one bounces in behind the net. Couple of good opportunities there. Worked in now. Red Devils send that down. And that'll go for an icing here with 2 minutes left. So we're averaging about a whistle every minute here. I think with 5 minutes we had a whistle. 4, 3, 2. So we're getting some good play in here. As we will have that 10-minute ice clear where the players head back to the locker rooms, go over their game plans, and then come up for the 12-minute third and final period of the tournament. Advancing that puck forward. Now Pownal try to work that in, but it gets flipped around the other way, and that gets called back as trying to advance it off the right side. Sent in, patted away. Off the end boards there, up the right side. Picked up on. Stopping it up now. That one gloved down with 1:23 to play in the second period. And it's been a great day here at the Early Bird Tournament as we wind on down in this one, and the rink starts to get a little smaller, less people crowded around. All the kids from earlier have head home, get ready for school tomorrow, but we are still here streaming, trying to find a champion here, the U18AA division. Central tries to work that in front, but it'll be the Red Devils who work it out now. Be a 2-on-1 forming, but it gets caught up to on the back end. Back around the left side. Deep in the zone, gonna elect to go for the puck and not a hit. I thought for sure he was gonna lay a big hit down there. Now that one worked out in front. It's on the back of the net there still. Now it gets off the net. In behind here, and we're now a minute left to play here in the second period. On the right side, trying to advance that puck. Have a man in the middle of the advantage to get that off to him, but it gets worked back to the Red Devils defender, who then sends that down the right side. 43 seconds to go here in the second. Sent down in through neutral ice. Coming into the zone, shot high. That one skims the top. 30 seconds to go here, so continue on. Down the left side, trying to work it on front. He'll lay a man down here as he was trying to cut through the zone. Had all sorts of momentum and gets the upper edge on him. 19 seconds. That one turned over through the middle. Trying to work it forward, and that'll be offside. So offside with 14 seconds left in the second period here. 3-1 game. There's one period left after this, and we'll head outside the zone. Ready to go. Puck dropped in there. One over to the left side. 7, and that should finish us off for the period here with 3 seconds left. It'll get pinched in amongst the boards, and that'll do it here for the second period. So we'll have the ice cleared, and we'll be back for our 12-minute third period here in about 10 minutes. Make sure you don't go anywhere for that one. right, and we are back here for the third and final period of our day here at the Cody Banks Arena. Looking to crown a champion here in the U18AA, and we're all set to go as the puck has officially been dropped on our last period as Pownal tries to work that out the right side, and they got some work to do if they want to come back. And we started with a big hit there, trying to exit the zone, and central winger says no sir. That one gets tipped off the other way. Trying to play that forward and work it in. Cutting into the zone, that one off the right side and pushed down, just gets by the defense there, and it'll be hustled after. Drop pass there, gets it on the left side, and a hard hit in there, and it'll be worked back. So the tail of the tape for this one has been central attack. Great first period, firing on all cylinders, working that puck in the offensive zone most of the period. And the second period, Pownal coming back with some good offense of their own. They managed to break through once, and then they gave up a late one to bring them back to that 2-goal deficit. That was a tough one to take, but 11 minutes and 19 seconds to get 2 goals. We've definitely seen it been done before. As that puck gets worked down in the zone, and Central tries to send that around the boards. Pownal shoots that in, it misses off the left side. Red Devils try to push that in, but the attack cut them off at center. Trying to hand that puck off, but he fans on it, looking to work it across now, and a nice play in front by that one, and then tipped away. Puck still loose in front, shot scores! A big early goal there for the attack, as 2 massive rebounds come out like we've been seeing all day long off these end boards. And they managed to get it by the goaltender, and that'll be 4-1 early here in the third period. And now we'll see if the attack are just going to sit back and play defense, or how they play the rest of this game. The 3-goal lead here, a minute into this third period, and they came out of the dressing room hot. That one in the skates there is central attack. Try to work that up to the winger, but it gets sent back. Defense circle back on it, turned over the other way. Red Devils now working into the back right corner. They take a bump, leave that puck in behind. Gonna try to work that out in front, but he's gonna have to hold on to it for a second. And off the right boards, in behind, they try to play it, but it gets sent over to the stick there, and tape-to-tape pass exiting the zone, trying to enter, and that'll be just offside here with 10:27 left to go in the third. And we'll be just outside the blue line here. Puck dropped in there, and one back to center ice, sent on in. That bounces off the end wall. Try to get it on the left side. They advance that puck forward, a big chop at it there. They try to get it once again, and it gets caught up. Down the right side now, try to turn over, and now a red chance for the Red Devils, and they put that one into the pads. It'll be covered up. And face off there, and it'll be a good time to get the next one here for the Red Devils as they try to fight their way back into this one here with 10 minutes to play. That one back. Circling back behind their own net. Ricochet that off the boards, back to the middle. Central ice, and that one gets sent in deep. Neutral ice, I should say. Used to saying central with this attack team, but it'll be neutral ice that they fought for it in. Then that one gets worked back to the middle, shot in, that one high in the zone. They got someone there for a rebound, try to ricochet it off the back there. Puck still loose in front, and it gets worked over to the left side. That one tipped in high, that misses off the back end. Circling back on that one now. Around the right, putting some pressure on there at 1v1. We haven't seen too much rough stuff here so far. Usually these U18AAs are kind of known for mixing it up a little bit like that, but not so far in this game. It's been mostly just skill versus skill, trying to determine a winner. Back to the left and sent on in. Stopped up and D-to-D pass, try to chop away at that one. They get it into center ice, and then a nice hard chop that somehow ends up on the stick. The left side now, dumping that puck into the zone, picked up on and ricocheted off the half wall, in behind the net now, around the other way, and Little bounce off the boards. Stopped up and just somehow kept in the zone there by the attack. Just putting some pressure on deep in the zone now. Kind of work that one in front. Puck still loose and big collision in behind the net. No penalties on the play. Pushing it forward down the left side. Wrapped around. Now away the other way. Knocked off that puck. In deep, sent down, and that'll be an icing call. And we'll wait here for the next puck drop. 8:11 left in the third period here. 4-1 as it stands for the attack. That one in behind that. Try to work that out front, and a nice little glove save there. Puck still loose though. Able to get in front of that one as it was hot off the stick there if I'm in tight. And now it'll be hustled after, in deep in the zone. Now tried to work that out in front. And down the wall into center ice. They're gonna fall back on that puck. Trying to work it over, a little sauce pass. Put that one towards the middle, gets tipped aside. Now Central works it down the right side. Pushing in on the boards there. Tipped back to the line, looking for a shot, fanned on there. Back on the other way. Now worked out in front, a little chop there, but the Red Devils get it out. Now at least Central who turn it back over and through neutral ice. Creating turnovers here, even late in this game. On the right side, sent on it. Looking a bit like my Edmonton Oilers last night. With those Vegas Golden Knights who are looking real good this year. Just creating turnover after turnover. Did come up with the win, however. Thanks, McDavid. That one now down the right side. Held, and that one onto the stick there. Red Devils still trying to work that out of the zone. In through center, looking for a big wind-up slap shot. Good job standing in front of that one, getting a shin pad on it. Now worked in front, battling away. Off the left side now, sent on in. And that should go for an icing here with 6:40 to go in the third. So we're about halfway through this third period. Only action we've seen is a goal in the first minute. Puck dropped in there. In among the skates. Trying to backhand that one on, and it'll be gloved down once again. .6:35 to play. That one back. Red Devils circle back behind their own net. Hand that puck off with a nice little give and go. Held on to now on the right side. Trying to advance that puck, and he gives them a little nudge into the boards there. Now with it on the left side. Sent on deep. Holding on and just onside there. Still in the skates, and then they're able to get that one deep as it bounces over the stick there in behind the net. I'm going to try to turn that up the other way. On the left side, trying to put that through. That'll bounce off the end boards. Trying to wrap that around in front. Held onto. Deep in the zone, trying to cut out in front. Shot in. That one steered aside to the left. Picked up by the Red Devils. They shoot that one. It's still loose in front. Attack now, shoot that one down, and it'll go for an icing. .537 left to go in the third. Worked back on the left side. Get caught trying to exit the zone there, and Red Devils playing that blue line tight right now. We're gonna give up that one and work it back, and fanned on twice there and tried to flick it out. They do get it by him. Trying to work it in front, shot in. That one high in the zone, gonna wrap all the way around. Sent back in low. Back around the left side, going in for the hit. That one tipped into the glove of the goalie there, who is sitting on the bench. They back up for the game. As we inch closer and closer here, as attack doing a good job shutting it down. Hasn't been too many grade A shots for the Red Devils in this period, or in this game for that matter. Over to the left side, into the skates. Trying to get that one back, but it gets sent on in. Picked up in the zone, trying to advance it up the right side. Working it in, going for a hit there, in behind. Held on to, and then over to the left. Circling back, but oh yeah, nice hard hit there. As it gets tied in amongst the skates. Gets low, and we got a broken stick there, or at least a drop stick. It looks, yeah, broken. So he goes in, switch off, and now that kind of gives the attack a chance to work that out in front. And that broken stick shaft still playing a part in this one. In behind the net now, and sent on deep for an icing. Sent it right down with an absolute bullet, straight as an arrow, but misses everyone and goes through. 4:13 left to play in the third. Attack looking to hold on for the next 4 minutes. Pownal looking to get the next one here and make this one a game here late. In behind the net. That gets wrapped around the inboards. Trying to play that up the left side. It's into the skates, and now with it down the left, handing that puck off. Wrapping around in behind, trying to play that one out in front, shot off the skate there and advancing it down the left side. That one knocked off the stick. Held on to and worked up the half wall, trying to advance that puck forward, but instead he'll have to swing it around the other way, and it'll be a foot race to it here on the right side, and it'll be sent back in. Held on to, passing that one up into the skate. Back around the other way now on the right side. Trying to punch that puck forward, and it'll just fall outside the zone. As we're just getting under 3 minutes to play here. Red Devils work that up through the middle. And now circling back in behind the net. Up the left side, turned over in front. Now a chance for a shot, but just once again, central attack defense there to intercept that pass. Handled down in the back left corner. Trying to get that one away, and it'll be stopped up. And now it's getting some real rough stuff in among the corners. Looking for the shot. That one's sent out in front. Looking to work that in tight. Sent into the glove. Still battling away for that one, and that'll be finally covered up. With 2:24 to play in the third. And a little bit of life here from the Red Devils. Getting ready for the puck to be dropped. That one over to the left side, back to the defense, who then push it over to the right. Skating out of the zone there. Going hard, and big tumble down there. We get some cheers from the bench there of the central attack. A hockey tradition, when one of your opposition goes down on their own, you give them some stick taps. Now we're going to be under 2 minutes to play here as that one gets worked out to the middle. On and off the stick in a hurry. Down in behind the net now. Over to the right side, that'll bounce off, and they're going to try to advance that puck. And going hard into the boards there. Still with it, and sent on down by the attack. So I think they're playing more of a defensive strategy right here, just trying to lag it out to the end of this one, covered up by the goaltender. .141 to play here, and we'll be crowning our fourth and final champion of the day. Over to the left side. Held on to, and a hard hit in there. Circling back behind the net. Trying to get it up through the middle, and they'll push that out of the zone. And a big stand-up hit there, and some more cheers from the bench, as that was a nice one. That one would have made the highlight reel. Over to the right side, playing that in along the half wall and back in behind once again. Tipping that puck ahead and just ricocheting that off the boards. Advancing that now, and we'll be up down to a minute of play here. Try to shoot that one, it misses off the left. Cut in behind, just kept in the zone. And we will officially be in our last minute of play of the tournament here. In behind the net, trying to work that puck out in front, and he'll take a tough bounce. He takes a number. Worked back, big slap shot in front, tipped, and it'll be blown dead. 42.2 seconds to go. Central Attack have shut it down completely here in this third period. Played a stout defensive game. That one sent in towards the middle, and they're going to try to advance it. Oh, great play of getting a stick on that one at the last second. Sent down the left side. Looking for the open lane. That one steered aside, shot in, and that one back to the line, and the net might be off there as the ref's arms go up, and it looks like it is here. So 28.2 seconds left. The net off the mark. Face off here in the offensive end here for the Red Devils. In behind the net, trying to ricochet that off the half wall and get it out to the attack, and they'll send that into the stands, or the side of the rink. One back by the Red Devils, but just caught up to first by the Central Attack. 15 seconds left in this one, handing that off to the right side. And we'll be in the final 10 seconds. Over to the left. Advancing that puck forward. It'll be 6 trying to work that out front. They're going to battle away at it. Shot out in front, and it'll be saved with 3 seconds left. A phenomenal save in net there as he gets across. 3 seconds on the clock, and it's just a formality right now, and it looks like we'll have our final champion of the day. The game wrapping up here, and that'll be it. So they throw the gloves in the air, and the celebration begins as Central Attack take home a victory here after a very impressive tournament, going 3-0 in the round robin and then winning the semifinals and finals. The Red Devils will convene here at our ice as the ice is covered with the helmets and sticks and gloves of all the players here, and it didn't end up being too greasy of a one. Some good sportsmanship here, even if the game was out of reach. And we'll hang on here to award the MVPs, and then we'll sign off for the final time here today. Go to the Cody Banks Arena here in PEI. And we'll just await here as the crowd cheers.
I could do it. Sure, we're sportsmanlike player for the Pownal Red Devils is number 17, Jason McKenna. Player of the game for Pownal Red Devils is number 11, Marshall Duffy. Most sportsmanlike for your champion central attack is number 12, Ben Mack. Player of the game for central attack, number 14, Patrick Pownal.
All right, congratulations to our recipients there as we give away the MVPs, and that'll do it here for us here on High Button Sports in the 44th annual Early Bird Tournament. We appreciate